llegue el dolor, seré un vagabundo, solo en este mundo, sin rumbo, sin rumbo. Si tú te vas, se muere el amor, el que tú me das, y llega el dolor, seré un vagabundo, solo en este mundo, sin rumbo, sin rumbo.
Tú eres mi musa, eres mi letra, tú eres mi armonía. Eres el agua que me ahoga la melancolía. Sin ni Nachi Daddy Yankee te trajeron esta melodía, convertida en poesía, bebé. Pa' que goce y vacile tu babe. Romántico, pero le metemos brutal. Monstruo Celis.
No,
Esa nena a todas horas.
Gaby Music.
Da vueltas, tú me descontrolas. Sin ni Nachi, baby. Por ti me la paso imaginando que You know. contigo me casé. El que produce solo siempre te amé.
Love you, girl, 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 love
En
you.
mi cabeza, nena, a todas horas.
Cada segundo, cada
El mundo
minuto
me da vueltas, tú me descontrolas.
cada segundo, cada minuto y me la paso imaginando que we can rewrite the story. Tonight we're forever young. Yeah, tonight we're forever young.
All right, all right, all right. Hello, everybody. My name is Troy Van Dyke, and I am so grateful and blessed to be here today. It is 2023. Are you excited? I hope you are, because guess what? You're in the right place at the right time, and I just want to welcome, first and foremost, our guests that are here today. Thank you so much for being here, number one. Number two, our partners and other members that are here. Thank you for being here. Guys, Abel and I don't take your time. We value it. And so with that being said, hey Radar, hey everybody, glad you're here. We're on Facebook. We're on Facebook Live as well. Jump on there and get your team on there. Sweden's in the house, fantastic. And Canada's in the house, and we got a bunch of others. And so glad to have everybody here today. I'm going to go ahead and get this thing started. And I'm going to bring Mr. Abel Prieto out later on, let him finish it up and so forth. All right, Radar and Margit are here. Fantastic. Okay, so let's get started, guys. First and foremost, who are we? We are Trailblazers, Bridge Builders, and Big Dreamers. If you're here for the very first time today and you're a big, big dreamer, you are in the right place at the right time. And by the time this is over, you're going to be super excited, okay? So that's who we are. Let me tell you a little bit about the company, okay? A little bit about the founders. We started in 2015. Frank Codina, co-founder and co-CEO, and Mr. Michael Hutchison. They are our leaders, and man, have we been for a ride. I was here a little bit about my story real quick, and then we're going to jump into this thing. I became a partner member with this company 18 days after they launched into 142 countries. Guys, we're in, I think it's 203 countries now. It's insane. But guys, we're more than, yes, if you're here for the very first time, you probably were told we're a travel company. Yes, we are definitely a travel company, but we are so much more than that. We're a technology company. We are a giving back company. We are a personal development company. And yes, how do we grow our company? How do we grow our businesses? We do that through a referral marketing platform. Okay, super excited. And so what we're here to do today is teach you and show you how you can become your very best self. This is what Frank and Michael had in mind from the very beginning. Not just to travel the world, not just to do it for free, not just to get paid to do it, but to inspire people to unleash their best self. All right. So what do? We make your dream experiences more accessible, more affordable, and more profitable. And I'm going to tell you all about that. We started out 7 years ago with cruising. And it wasn't until April of last year that we added something super very exciting. And but why cruising? Why cruising for the last 7 years? Well, first of all, the superior travel value. Land vacations can get expensive, right? The logistics of them are strange at times, right? The all-inclusiveness of cruising. If you've ever been on a cruise, you know that if you want 3 lobsters at dinner, you can have 3 lobsters. If you want 3 desserts, you can have 3 desserts. Whatever you want, you can have it because it's all inclusive. Comfort and convenience. Now, I always tell the story, and the partners on here are like, I've heard this 100 times, but I don't care. It fits. The comfort and convenience. My wife and I, we've been on 17 cruises with this company, with this membership. We have 3 more booked. We're leaving for the Panama Canal in February, Alaska next September, and Bermuda out of New York City in April of 2024. That's 20 cruises in 7+ years, 7.5 years. Okay? But what my wife and I do, and this is not true, but it will represent what we do here with travel, with cruising, is when we get in our stateroom, we hang up pictures. No, we don't hang up pictures. What I mean by that is we pack once, we unpack everything. We are there for 5, 7, 10, 20 days, whatever it is. And we just live life, right? Right there on our luxury hotel that travels with us everywhere we go. And then, of course, variety. Check off several dream destinations during one cruise. See more of the world now, okay? Awesome. So how do we do this? And what's this all about? See the world in style. In the last 7 years, over $115 million in savings. Choosing from over 20,000 options departing all over the world. And guess what? Your pricing always matches the best public offers that your membership applies to, right? And so what that means is that you're getting the very best price. And oh yeah, because we're a membership, it gets better. And I'm going to talk about that in just a minute. And we're a proud member of the Cruise Line International Association, CLIA, and we cruise on most of the major cruise lines, and we're adding more. We just added, oh my gosh, I just lost it. Virgin. We just added Virgin just about a month and a half ago. All adult cruising. Fantastic. There you go, Abel. Virgin. We got it. All right. So I mentioned that we have a new offering. Well, we have had in cruises for 7 years. And on April of 2021, we added in stays. In stays is 150,000 luxury hotels and resorts around the world using the same reward points that we get to use in our membership for cruising. We get to use them to save even more on hotels and resorts. Now, there's convenience because when you book your cruise, you can book a hotel or on the front and or the back side and use your reward points. And oh yeah, a price match guarantee on all of your in-stays. And what that means is if you find the price of your of a hotel or resort for less within 72 hours of booking it, they're going to price match guarantee, and there's all kinds of stuff for that. So you can see the Radisson, Hilton. I've seen Hyatt. I've seen Holiday Inn. I've seen Best Western. I've seen them all. They're all on there. Okay. So that's our newest offering. Okay. So your In-Cruises membership amplifies access to world-class vacations. How does this work? Really simple. $100 per month, no long-term contracts. Now, here's one thing I want you to understand. That $100 a month is not a fee for you to be involved. That $100 goes straight into your travel account. You get to use it. But it gets better because when you pay that $100, the company matches it 100%. So what we use is what we call reward points. So for every $100 payment you make, you get 200 reward points. And every reward point is worth $1 US. 100 equals 200. Can't beat that, guys. Can't beat it anywhere. Best travel, book travel using your reward points and save. And those reward points never expire. So you can't lose money here. Okay? So let me give you an example. You put $100 in that first month, you have 200 reward points. As you can see, every month it goes up. So in your fourth month, you've put in $400, you have 800 reward points. Now here's what's cool. You go to book a cruise and you can use up to 50% of the price of the cruise you can use in reward points to pay for half of the cruise. Okay, let's dig deeper. You want to go to the Mediterranean with France and Italy for 7 nights on the Costa Toscana. The total cost for that cruise, double occupancy, is $1,600. That means you can take those 800 reward points and apply them directly to the total price of the cruise. Now, understand this. What just happened there? $1,600 cruise, 800 reward points. 400 of them are yours, but 400 of them are in cruises. So you've paid 400 for that cruise so far. You pay the other 800 out of pocket. You just paid $1,200 for a $1,600 cruise. You just got a 25% discount off the very best price available for that cruise, period. You can't beat that anywhere, okay? Guaranteed 25% discount off the very best price on all your cruising from this point forth. But it gets better because the minute you pay that out-of-pocket expense of $800, guess what InCruises does? They want to amplify your cruise booking with bonus rewards. They're going to go ahead and match that $800 out-of-pocket payment with one-for-one reward points back into your account, 100%. So now you have another 800 reward points that you can use to book those hotels on the front and back side of the cruise and or future cruises, okay? So it gets better. It keeps getting better. But let me take a step back, and I've got about 3 minutes to finish up here before I'm going to bring Mr. Abel Prieto on to finish it off. Guys, just so you know, we're talking about 3 different types of people here. The first person we're talking about, and this is all I've talked about so far, is somebody who wants to be a customer with InCruises. They want a membership. They want to cruise for 2 for the price of 1, okay? And so that's the membership. I'm going to talk about how you can do it for free. That's the second person. And then the third person I'm going to bring Abel on to talk about. This is the person who says, I want to cruise. I want to cruise for free, and I want to get paid to cruise, okay? But let's take a step down for just a minute. Take a breath. I want to talk about peace of mind for a minute. So you decide to join us. And here's the deal. Every time you make a $100 payment, guess what? InCruises, back in the middle of 2020, when there were no cruises going out for what ended up being 16 months, when everybody was going out of business, InCruises was alive and well. But not only that, not only did we grow in 2020 with no cruising going out, but the company invested in insurance for every member so that when you make your $100 payment, it goes through a company called Trust My Travel. If the company were to ever default for any reason, the money that you've put in, the $100 a month that you've put in, minus any travel that you've used, any money of that you've used for travel, will be reimbursed to you in the very unlikely event that the company were to default. Guys, you can't lose money here. You win, period. All right? So, want even more from your club membership? I just said the membership is the first way to go. But what if you want more? What if you wanted a free membership? I can show you how to do that. Let's talk about that real quick. It's really simple. It's called a membership fee free incentive. I put the word fee in there. Membership fee free incentive. Okay. Here's what you do. You simply partner with us. And Abel's going to talk about how to do that at the end here. But then that gives you the opportunity to do one thing. Share this with other people. And when you share this with other people, when 5 others, not 50, not 500, but 5 people that would like to save on all of their cruising and all of their travel from this point forth, when you have 5 active members, guess what InCruises does? They say thank you. And they take your $100 a month off the table. You no longer are paying $100 a month. And yet, you're still getting 200 reward points. So now, I'm going to go back for 1 second. I told Abel I was going to take 14 minutes. I've taken 16. But I got to go back and share this with you. So here you go. It's the same cruise example, right? $1,600. Eligible, $800. But now you're membership fee free. Guess what happened? No longer is it 400 yours and 400 InCruises. It's 800 InCruises. That means that InCruises pays 800 from your reward points, and you pay the other 800 out of pocket. And oh, by the way, you still get the 100% match on that out of pocket, but now you're getting 50% savings off of every cruise you take from this point forth, period. How's that for cool? All right. So, first person, a member. Second person says, I want to share it with 5 or 6, 7, 10 people, and I want to be membership fee free. And then we've got membership fee free. Okay. Then we're going to upgrade to partner member, and I'm going to let Mr. Abel Prieto come on and talk to you about the opportunity to share this, and not only share it to have it for membership, but share it to create wealth, create income. And Mr. Abel Prieto, take it away, brother.
Hey, Troy, great job, man. Listen, I had another shirt on, but when I saw your shirt, I went to my closet. I changed. I got to look tropical like Troy, man.
But I got to tell you something real quick. My mother-in-law buys me one Tommy Bahama a year for Christmas, and this is it. So I got it on today, brother, just for you.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you, Troy. Hey, what an awesome
Thank you, brother. Appreciate you.
And, my name's Abel Prieto. I'm just going to take a few more minutes to tell you a little bit more about our business opportunity. And as you know, Troy did a great job of telling you who we are. We've been around for 7 years. We're not here hoping and wishing and praying this works. I mean, this works. We're in 200 countries, like Troy mentioned. Over 1 million people have registered on our website. We have over 250,000 partners that have joined arms with us and have helped us grow this incredible business around the world. We've saved our members over $115 million. And that's really a question that I want you to ask yourself is, how would I feel sharing this with people that I know and that I care about and that I love? And that's really one of the questions that I asked myself when Frank and Hutch came to me, our co-CEOs, about 7 years ago and asked me to join the InCruises team. I got started as a vice president of communications. So I was started as part of the corporate team while at the same time doing what Troy is doing. And I continue to do it now, which is build my InCruises business by referring the product and referring the opportunity to other people. And I said to myself, how would I feel sharing this with people that I know? How would you feel if you shared this with 5 people that you knew, and all of a sudden you got a free membership, and now you're helping people that travel for less, or have a free membership themselves, or travel the world and do it more often, and create unforgettable memories and experiences with loved ones and with their family. And when I asked myself that question, I said, man, I would feel great doing that. See, that's important to me. I want to love what I do. I want to feel good. It's not about just selling something and making money. It's about feeling good about what it is that we do. And we've got not only an amazing product where if you're that first person that's looking to travel more and do it for less and travel more often, we've got a product for you. I totally believe that if you're booking a cruise outside of InCruises, you're paying too much for that cruise. But then there's that second person that Troy talked about, and it's that person that says, you know what, I want to partner up with you guys. I can see myself sharing this with other people. And if you guys are going to give me a free membership, my God, I want to do that. And maybe I can make some part-time income. So now I want to talk to you about what I believe is the greatest part-time opportunity in the world. And then I'm going to talk to that third person. Maybe you're like me. Maybe you're someone that, you want to be your own boss. You want to call your own shots. You want to work for yourself. You want to be in charge of your life and your future. You want to fire your boss. You want to quit your job. You want to, be an entrepreneur. You want to be a business owner. Maybe like me, you want to work from home. You want to work from anywhere in the world. You want to have an online business. You want to have a business that you can build in over 200 countries all across the planet. And I want to talk to you in a second, but we've got an amazing opportunity. When I got started 6 years ago, like I said, I got started actually 7 years ago as a VP of communications, while at the same time also building my InCruises business. I did both jobs for 4 years. At the end of 4 years, I decided to leave the corporate side of the business and focus solely and 100% on building my own InCruises business, like Troy's doing, like a lot of the people that I see here from all parts of the world are doing. I see people here from South Korea. I see people here from the States. I see people here from Sweden. I see people here from Norway. I see people here from Spain. I see people here from Italy, like a lot of you are doing. And I've been doing that now. And a lot of people say to me, well, Abel, how's it gone for you? Well, it's been a life changer. And I'm not telling you to impress you. I'm not telling you this to impress you. I'm telling you this to impress upon you the idea that maybe, just maybe, what happened to me could happen to you. And I don't know if InCruises is for you. It's not for everybody, but maybe it is. And if you're the right kind of person, you're really going to be able to connect with this message. But over the last 7 years, I've been able to build a business in 130 countries. Of the 200 countries that InCruises is in, I have members and partners and organizations in 130 countries. I have over 55,000 people in my organization. You're looking at someone that's really been able to build a business that pays me money 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. I literally make money while I sleep, and I no longer have to be present to make money. How would your life be if that was your situation? What if we can show you today, introduce you to a vehicle and an opportunity where if you work hard and you do the right things and you're a disciplined person and you're a good person and you're a likable person, you can build a business where you no longer have to work to make money. You see, it's not about how much money do you make. Well, that's part of it. But my question to you is, how do you make your money? And you're looking at someone that no longer, I work because I want to work, because I love what I do. Can't you see it in my beautiful smile? Because I love helping people, because I love our product, because I love helping other people become successful. I'm here because I want to be here, not because I have to be here. And this company has paid me in the excess of 10, 20, 30, 40, over $50,000 on a monthly basis, doing the same thing that we're going to teach you to do today. So at the end of this presentation, get back with the person that invited you. Get your questions answered, get some more information, but go ahead and get started with us. It's an amazing opportunity. And I'm talking to you about the opportunity to become a partner member with InCruises. See, when you become a partner member with InCruises, you have access to a global business with no boundaries. A business that, like I said earlier, you can build all around the world. You see, if I also talk to any business owner right now, and I was to ask him or her, hey, would you like to have a global business or would you like to have a local business? Everyone would say to me, I would love to have a global business. Well, that's what InCruises gives you the opportunity to do through the power of the internet, through the power of technology. You can build your business not only in your city where you live, in your local community, in your state, in your country, but you can build a business in almost any country around the world. We're also going to give you all the support and training that you need. You see, a lot of people don't become more successful in the world of business. A lot of people fail in business because they don't have support and they don't have any training. Well, we're going to give you that. What an awesome business where you're in business with people where if I help you become successful, I become successful and the company becomes successful. Doing what? Offering a product that everyone wants. The opportunity to do what? To travel more often. Most, like 9 out of 10 times that I sit with someone and I ask them, hey, what would you like to have more of? They say, man, I would love to travel more. I want to get to know this incredible, beautiful, amazing planet that we live in. You know, I want more time, I want more money, and that's what InCruises can do for you. And we're going to give you all the support and all the training you need. You're going to be able to start a business with very little startup costs and overhead. A business that's easy to learn, a business that's easy to understand and to share with others. You see, before InCruises, I was in financial services, a very complicated, a very complex business. InCruises, I mean, Troy gave it to you. That's it. That's the way it works. You get to save little by little for your next vacation. Instead of having to pay for it all at once, you pay for it at $100 a month, something that everyone can afford. And every time you put in 100, InCruises matches you with 100. That's 200 reward points. And then you can use those 200 reward points to book a vacation, to book a cruise, or to book a hotel resort. It's a very simple business, easy to understand and easy to share. You're also going to have access to a business with a very flexible workplace and very flexible hours. You see, here, you're the boss. I'm not your boss. Troy's not your boss. InCruises is not your boss. You're the boss. Wouldn't you love to be your own boss? Wouldn't you love to call your own shots, work your own hours, go as fast or as slow as you want? That's what you guys see. Right now, I'm working from my apartment here in Miami. I do a lot of traveling. I'm usually traveling for a month and a half. Then I'm back in Miami for a month or two. Then I'm traveling again. I just got back from a trip where I spent a couple weeks in Palma de Mallorca in Spain. I have a place over there. And then, we were in Greece. We spent a few days in Greece, and then we were back in Miami. Then we were in Dominican Republic. Then we were on a cruise. We were in Grand Cayman. We were in Jamaica. We were in Cozumel, Mexico. And then we went to the Keys and just enjoying life. But I work from anywhere in the world. As long as I have a little bit of internet, I can build my business, and I work my own hours because I'm my own boss. And we're giving you access to a business where you can quickly generate additional income. You see, you don't have to quit your job right away. You don't have to stop doing what you're doing. You don't have to quit school if you're going to school, if you're young, or you don't have to shut down your business. Come work with us on the side, a few hours a week. Try it out. See how it goes. And then when you start generating some additional income, maybe it gets to the point where your InCruises income will surpass your job's income, for example, and then you can do this on a full-time basis. So let me just spend a couple minutes on sharing with you a couple of the pieces of our compensation plan. Now, I'm not going to give it all to you. I'm going to give you a small amount just so that you can get a taste. But then again, get back with the person that invited you and get some more information about our compensation plan. But we have thousands and thousands of partners all around the world that are making hundreds and thousands of dollars just with this small part of our compensation program. It's called our activation bonuses and our matching bonuses. Every time you refer a new partner member, that's someone that gets started as a member, as a customer, and also as a partner because they want to make money with us. They want to share this opportunity with other people. Or every time you refer another member, we're going to pay you a bonus that ranges from $20 to $40 to $60 to $80 per new partner member. That's every time you refer someone that wants to become a customer or wants to join our business. And then we've got matching bonuses. Matching bonuses are really cool because without getting into all the details, it's a bonus where every time someone in your team makes money, you make money. But then it doesn't stop there. Not only do we use the latest technology to pay you, but then we've got other incredible incentives. So we've got our activation bonuses. We've got our matching weekly bonuses. Troy already covered with you our membership free incentive where by just referring 5 people, not 50, not 500, not 5,000, just 5 people, you've got a free membership. That means that now you get to save even more money on your cruise vacation. I mean, who do you know that wants to travel? Who do you know that wants to travel more? Who do you know who's never been on a cruise and would love to go on a cruise? Who do you know who loves cruising and would love to save more money on cruising? Just refer 5 people, you got a free membership. We also have a fast start bonus. This is so awesome, where if you're brand new with us and you achieve our first rank advancement, and I'll show you that in a second, and you do that within your first full calendar month in the business, we're going to give you a $500 bonus. Let me ask you a question. How would an extra $500 help you out right now? If I put an extra $500 in your wallet, would that be a good thing? Of course it would. Well, that's our fast start bonus. We also have elite travel advantages. Abel, what's that? Well, whenever you achieve a leadership rank with us, which is not a big deal, I'm going to show you how you can literally do that in your first 30 days. You get to use all of your reward points to book your entire cruise. So no longer having to pay half of it out of pocket, you can use all of your reward points. So guess what that means to you? That means that now you're cruising for free. Listen, cruising is great and cruising for less is better, but cruising for free is the best experience. Troy's been on 18 cruises, I think he said, or 17. I've been on 8 free cruises within cruises, and it's awesome. So not only do you get to build a business, but you get to travel for free. We have reward point competitions where on a weekly and monthly basis, not only can you get those 200 free reward points for referring 5 people, but you get to get additional reward points. Why? Because InCruises wants you to travel more. They want you to travel more often, and they want you to travel faster. And then we have incentive trips every 6 or 9 months where you can win a free trip. Imagine going on free cruises. I know what you're thinking. It sounds too good to be true. Well, it's true and it's good, but it's not too good to be true. And you're probably saying, well, what's the catch? Well, you got to work, right? You got to be willing to learn. You got to be a coachable person. You got to be willing to talk to some people. But man, it's an amazing opportunity. It's totally changed my life, my family's life, my family's future, and it can do the same thing for you. So every 6 to 9 months, you can take a free trip. We just got back from Casa de Campo, Dominican Republic, where they took 100 of the company's top leaders on a free trip, all expenses paid. That's what InCruises can do for you. And then finally, let me just talk to you about what I believe is the key to having a successful business that can give you guys freedom. And that's really what it's all about, building a business that can give you freedom to do what? To do whatever you want. A business that can give you all the time and money that you can ever desire. And it's called our leadership bonuses and our residual income. You see, the best business is a business that can pay you passive income, residual income, recurring income. That means that you do the work once, but the business pays you forever. You see, I know people in corporate America, I know people that have high-paying jobs, but if they don't go to work, they don't get paid. I have friends of mine that are doctors and attorneys that make great money, but if they're not out there, performing surgery, or they're not in front of a judge, they're not making money. At InCruises, you can build a business that pays you residual income. That means money that keeps coming in whether you show up or not. A lot like real estate owners make on rental properties, a lot like authors, musicians, and actors get paid for the work they do once, they get paid forever. A lot like YouTubers get paid. They do the work once, they get paid forever. Well, that's the way InCruises works. How does it work? Well, we'll become a marketing director. That's the very first rank at the very bottom, the green one. A marketing director simply means that you've got about 30 people paying their membership on a monthly basis. Now, you can go out and get those 30 people on your own, or you can do what I did. I built a team. I helped other people become successful. So we're going to go help you become a marketing director. You're going to get started with us. My job, Troy's job, our job is to help you become a marketing director. We're going to go help get your 5. You're going to be membership free. You're going to get paid some activation bonuses. And then we're going to help those 5 get their 5. Boom, you've got 30. You're a marketing director. You're making up to $600 a month in passive bonus residual income. Oh, Abel, hold on a second. You said you made way more than that. What if I'm that third type of person? What if I want more? What if I want to quit my job? What if I want to do this full time? Go become a senior marketing director. That's about 100 customers paying their membership on a monthly basis. That's $2,000 a month in passive residual bonus income. Abel, I want more. Go become a regional director, the little orange tag. As a regional director, that's $5,000 a month in bonus and residual income. Abel, I want more. What does it take to make a 6-figure income with InCruises? But it's not just 6 figures. It's 6-figure in almost complete passive residual income. Go become a national director. As a national director, you're looking at about 500 customers paying their $100 on a monthly basis. That's $10,000 on a monthly basis in passive residual bonus income. International directors, $20,000. Executive director, $50,000. No, not on a yearly basis, on a monthly basis. Board of directors, $50,000 to $100,000 a month in passive residual income. You see, at InCruises, we've got an opportunity where if you work hard and you do what you got to do, you can change your life. A lot of people ask me, Abel, has anyone done this? Of course, these are just some of our board of directors. This slide doesn't even include all of our executive directors that are getting $25,000 a month bonuses and up to $25,000 residuals. It doesn't include our international directors that are making $20,000 a month in bonus and residual income. These are just board of directors, and it's not even all of them. And when you look at this slide, what do you see? You see people from all parts of the world, different ages, different backgrounds, different colors and creeds, male, female, some old, some middle-aged, some young, but they all had one thing in common. They wanted to succeed. So my question to you is, do you still have a desire to succeed? If you do, then you got to get started with InCruises. So how do you get started? Well, first of all, become a member. Own the product. It's $200 up front, then $100 a month. But we're going to put you in a situation where you never have to pay $100 a month again, because what are we going to do? We're going to help you become membership free. And by the way, for your first $200 payment, you get 300 reward points that you can use to book a vacation. So it's kind of like you're getting your money back in vacation money. And then also get started as a partner. Join our business, join our team. We want to help you. We want to help you become successful. We've been around for 7 years. We're in 200 countries. This works. The question is, will you work? That's just $95. $95 every 6 months, and you have all the tools that you're going to need to become successful. So to become a partner member, you guessed it right, it's about $295. It's our most popular option. You get 300 reward points. You've got access to a free membership, access to free travel, and access to an incredible income-making opportunity. So my question to you is, are you in? I sure hope you are. Again, my name is Abel Prieto, coming to you live from Miami, Florida. Get back with the person that invited you. Get the referral link. Click on that link. Register for free. Do that right now. If you don't have the link, ask for it. Click on that link. Register for free. And then once you're inside, upgrade to partner member, and let's start building your InCruises business, so that then at that point, we can create your referral link. So every time someone clicks on your referral link, you get credit, you get compensated, and you're starting to build your InCruises business. Again, greetings to everyone from Miami, Florida, and I look forward to seeing everyone that is here with us today on the cruise ships and the beaches of the world. Take care. Bye-bye.